Hey everybody, Invisible Katana here again with Bayonetta. Excuse me, just gonna start things up again. I was looking at some stuff online about why my gamepad
What a day! I'm screwed!
keeps losing connection.
It's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
Enzo, the road. Pay attention to
How can you be so calm? You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers.
See, I forgot that happened. Funny stuff is funny now to me.
When you end up in the afterlife, that's not going to be pretty.
I can't help it if I like the little outfits. The toys are nice too.
Yeah, see, that right there.
20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you can remember is that you're a witch. And now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day or they'll drag your ass back down to hell. I know, I thought I got screwed, but being forced to slap around the divine for a living, it's really getting screwed.
If I needed a biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now! Look at my poor car! I'm working for free after this! At least let me get a drink at Rodon's before you start grilling me. The info I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost.
We would have been able to see a lot more of him if I wasn't wearing the Samus armor just now. She doesn't. Her normal costume doesn't have like big, like the shoulder pad things on it.
After jewels instead of cash, just like a girl. Jesus, can't you take a joke?
Enzo, someone's given you a present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
Nice.
Huh? What the fuck?
Yeah, you don't get that every day. Just here comes a plane flying in. Tearing stuff up.
You?
I really can't help myself. I'm sorry.
All that sleep.
And I think
Too soft.
I think it's one of these things that I have on that's messing with the signal. Because I did a test in between episodes because I was freaking out. Like, I just bought this thing. There shouldn't be. I forgot I had to do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I did a little test in between episodes and it works fine. It's just that there's something going on because apparently, like I looked up on the forum, there's a thing like 5 gigahertz or whatever. That signal can really mess stuff up if there's another device that's doing that. Oh, Is that it? I feel so downplayed with no powers. I feel weird. Like, I have all these moves that I know, all these weapons, and this is like, I knew this was gonna happen because I'm like, I mean, any game, I mean, we all know that. If you play any game, like, 5 or 6 times, and then you have to play it on another console, and you start all the way over, that's gonna be weird for you. You know, like, you know all the epic moves, and you know how to do all the big skill-based things, but you have to unlock the ability to do all those cool skill-based moves. So those were the torture moves, of course. Those get crazier and crazier as time goes on. Different enemies have different torture moves and stuff. See, I'm trying to do it where it goes in slow motion and then I lift it up. I'm gonna have to switch costumes because I'm gonna be doing that like a drug addict or something. Like, I can't not stop doing that in cutscene. And I guess it's because everything I love that. I think it's because of the fact that everything is in game. So, you know, you can mess around with it and stuff. And like I said, with some of the items that you choose, even during like the still shots, like you saw, I could still move the masks up and down and stuff. But it's just funny to me.
Those assholes sure know how to get attention.
I love this song.
Even perk the ears of the hotheads down home.
And this game introduced me to it.
You don't say.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds
I
apart.
gotta stop.
Human world. Inferno. Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Even harder with Purgatorio in the middle. Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
It's a balance, right? Even if some of them like messing around with the humans, we've all got a stake in the status quo.
This is really gonna get on my
When
nerves.
people keep fucking around like this, the Book of Revelations is gonna look like Mother Goose. Heaven and hell are gonna go straight for each other's throats.
Dang, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention.
Heaven and hell can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I've got my own problems to worry about.
Something's up. Everything was a bit too bracing. And Enzo's tip makes the timing too perfect. This reeks of a setup. Someone in one of those lost memories calling you out.
There they are.
I got a little present for you. These babies are special. Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on. Don't break these, 'cause they're one of a kind.
I always wanted one of those as a replica. Like, it's a really cool looking gun. So over the top.
calling me out. I don't go in for strange offers. Then again, I'm getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me. Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
Why is that happening? Logic.
Pounding them down tonight, baby. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure you got somewhere better to be. The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish a round.
I just realized it's definitely that there's something going on with the devices. Because when I set this up, I was sitting even further back. I didn't have a single issue.
Going on your tab, buddy. You deadbeat motherfucker.
That thing seems so tiny. It would be like that last sliver. It's like, here you go. This is what you're getting to drink. Not bad, I guess. Gold. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah. Oh man. So cool. I know that's nothing, and I'm sorry that I'm so incredibly amused by that. Actually. I should be reading all of this. Sorry about that. Naughty friends at Platinum Games. Like, see, I hadn't read that in I don't know how long. But if I do this might become a bit easier for me. Actually, it might not. And I should probably do it up there because it's bigger. Oh, what? No. Ah, I keep pressing X. Okay. Ah. Nothing blows. Dang, I suck. I'm like, why is she not shooting? Why is she not shooting? Why is right here? God, that is gonna mess me up. I also never knew that gamepads had styluses. Not until I first set up the console. I had no idea. Alright, so we had our fun with that one. I gotta go. I want to do these to get them out of the way because I feel like that's gonna be my favorite next to Samus because she has like it's such a different. I mean, well, they're all different costumes. Although these two are the closest to her actual costume for sure. But I'm gonna go with what I want to see compared to what's gonna be closest. And there are a ton of other costumes in the game as well, so guess I'll have to save now. Try to get through this. We're gonna unlock some good weapons. Excuse me, burp. Try to unlock some good weapons. So, there's one acquire. Brilliant.
You want to touch me?
Oh yeah, that's a thing too. Forgot.
So, I asked around, and some whale in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market. He calls it the right eye, saying it's part of some set called the Eyes of the World. Fits the bill of what you're after, don't it? Now, here's the funny bit. The stone passes around the halls of power for hundreds of years, vanishes, and then the black market goes white hot for the thing. But the seller wanted an arm and a leg for it, to the point no one could stomach the price. So back goes the stone. but not before everyone figures out where the guy is. You're gonna enjoy doing this one, I bet. I love sticking it to the rich. Of course, when you do, don't forget your old buddy Enzo stuck his neck out on this one. Slide me a few fuzzoles out of the rich guy's pocket for my troubles, right? And
What the heck?
you better get going before the trail gets cold. Off to the middle of
That's gonna
nowhere,
drive me insane.
paradise of Europe. Vigrid.
This is why I need a good setup. Stuff like this, nothing can get in my way if I had like a laptop or a computer just off somewhere else. Oh, she doesn't even have the gem there with that. Oh, this is like a tiny, itty bitty little shield. I seriously don't remember all these cutscenes, but that's the thing. Like, I haven't watched any cutscenes in so long. I can't. I love that. It's like, here's my pose. Yeah, they can feel stuff when you walk through them too. The sword and everything.
The time has come to awaken the eyes of the world.
Man, this looks really good. It's actually really dark on my on the gamepad. It's a little dark on the recording too, actually. I think what's recording looks very similar to what's on the gamepad as far as brightness, or at least it's kind of in between what I'm seeing on the TV and what's on the gamepad. Like, they kind of cleared some stuff up. Like, the gamepad kind of has this
This is supposed
almost
to be paradise?
almost sepia tint to it, and that's kind of how the game does look. I can't. Oh my god, I won't say anything. I can't spoil what. I don't want to spoil any of the moves that I'm gonna unlock. Oh, yeah, that's another thing that happens when you have cured via crystallization. Unicorn horn is a concocting compound used by witches. It is useless by itself. Yeah, all the coins change into rupees, and they all have the sound effect too. Big Gecko. Cured within a crystallized block, Big Gecko is a concocting compound used by witches. It is useless by itself. Mandragora root. Cured by crystallization, blah blah blah. Useless. Blah blah blah. I'm just gonna tell you what they do instead of actually reading them. Or you can pause it if you want to actually read it for yourself. But butterflies give me more of the little orbs that you see that are sort of like crystals. Signboard aimed at tourists. It points out the locations in the remaining ancient ruins of Vigrid. Or Vigrid, however you're supposed to pronounce it. Maybe a part of the religious doctrine, but everyone is wearing holy vestments. As long as I am in Purgatorio, I won't be able to intervene in their affairs. But that also means that I should be able to get around this place without their interference either. So,
You want to touch me?
oh, well. I always love doing that too. So a couple random things to note. You can see her shadow is a butterfly, which is exposed when I do the double jump. The butterfly wings, which is really cool. I'm going to be destroying everything in here because everything has, well, I shouldn't say everything, but lots of stuff has jewels in it, and I would like to get points because if we're going to be going on this crazy adventure, we're going to be seeing some awesome moves. I'm going to be unlocking anything and everything I can, getting all the points, and actually, no. It's somewhere in here. I know it's in here somewhere. What the heck? I was so sure that there was some way to use the sword. And I'm pretty sure there is. I just have to figure it out. Because obviously in the picture, it's like, you know, you get the sword and the shield. Granted, the shield's like just a cool tiny little version of the shield. But the sword she actually had out. So, let's check this out. Must be one of the bigger security forces. For security guards in the middle of nowhere, they have some awfully impressive weapons. I know this is totally thrilling and entertaining, watching me just destroy benches to try to get points. So much entertainment. Okay. See, if I had one of my other powers, that would have been done in like 2 seconds. Hey, broken room parole. Getting 2 of these will increase the limit of power. I forgot that that was even there, so I'm glad I ran around destroying everything. And as you can see, I'm at max power. She's basically glowing. Where do I go to get out of here? I keep forgetting that that's a thing. If you jump from a high enough height, it's just automatic that she'll do that little drop. Or like the hard drop, I should say. Ah, I made it. It's sealed shut. The security system's activation has put the whole area on a state of alert. Interesting how technology works in Purgatory. The sphere embedded in the wall is emitting a wondrous light and resonant sound. Getting closer to it makes it glow brighter, as if it has some sort of ability to respond to a witch's power built in. Oh, those are the... There. Because I know I didn't give you guys a great look. You couldn't really see too well. I don't know why I hit check on that. On the pedestal, there's an engraved headstone marking the resting place of a witch. These are just for powers. That's so cool. I didn't know that they had that in the game. Like, I'd seen the thing with the rupees before. I had no idea about the, I don't think so. Oh god, I didn't know about that either. What did I just do? I don't know what's happening, I'm sorry. Sorry. Game over. Actually. I feel like nothing is, like, everything's giving me like nothing. Oh yeah, this is like, oh, sorry. That's like the short version. This is the full version.
And the only cure is more dead angels.
She has one of those for every single weapon, and they're all different. Voyage towards the truth. Actually, I'm not gonna read this. Funny thing, I've never read any of the stuff in this game. I'm doing this now for over 20 years, always aiming for the guiding light of truth, always pushing forward. I believe that communicating the truth is a core tenet of all journalism. Chasing until my legs turn to rubber and the truth is burned into my retinas. Oh, that's incredibly long. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. I might have to kind of check my Antonio's notebook. Don't know what that is. Yeah, like I never really read through like any of this stuff before. Oh, I keep pressing A. It's funny, like the buttons where A is where B would be on. Actually, hold on. Whoop. Yeah, you can breathe underwater too. I thought thought there was something in this one. Blah, blah, blah. See, that's what she looks like in her normal costume when you do the powers and stuff, which I'll definitely display at some point. I'm not sure when, but we'll get to that soon. But I definitely gotta check out all the costumes. That's right. She got it now. Woo. I just wanted to do that. Lumen Sage number which, when the powers meet in a test of strength, the lightning release will be your test. If you wish to walk upon water, prove your mettle by dodging the lightning in a single hair's breadth. Oops, I hit a button. Oh. I brought up a thingy. Alright, we'll not mess with that. I don't want to bring up any spoilers for you guys, so we're gonna keep this to us. And maybe if I do a second playthrough of this, then let me just activate that right now. Whoop. Gotta go. When you beat the game, when you come back to this for the second time, you won't even have to do that anymore. Instantly when I'm changing. All too easy. That's really cool. It's like everything has its own little thing to it, which I really love. If powered by magic, humans would be unable to power this device. They are probably completely unaware of the ruins that lie beneath their feet. Wouldn't you be freaked out if stuff just started breaking? Like actual ghosts were just around you, I guess? It's just like stuff's effing exploding here and there, and things are going all haywire. But I am gonna have to end this episode here. Somehow I spent 27 minutes of your time, roughly 27 minutes of your time. I know in the next episode will be a lot more action because we're getting into like the big action part of the game now. So no more like the slow pace. Here's like the tutorial stuff. All that's done now. That was like the Wicked Weave thing and the lightning. I'm pretty sure that was like the last tutorial thing. So after this, oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Yeah, that's one of the cool things. Like if you basically dodge too many times, they basically stop you from constantly dodging over and over, and she does a little sexy cat pose. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this episode. If you guys have any comments, of course, please put them down in the comment section below, and please join me in the next part.